more steeped in the knowledge. They said, no, because we want somebody who can bring modern ideas and language and technology and social media and all of these ideas to younger people to understand these ancient yogic spiritual ideas. And turns out Yogananda was also updating the technology metaphors of his time. So he came over in the 1920s and he had to explain
very
ideas
different,
like Maya or illusion,
right,
karma, to people in the West. And this is, primarily a Christian country at the time.
Right. So these are very, very unique or new ideas.
Yeah. And so he had to come up with ways to explain it. And the way that he came up with was he said, well, the world is like a movie. It's like a film projector. And yes, the characters suffer immensely because he himself had seen some newsreels of World War I, which was the first mechanized war.
Yes.
The killing was on a scale that...
The Russians lost, I think... Oh my God! Yeah.
World War I was called the Great War because of the machine. They had
right.
machine guns. But he was looking at reels and said, how could God allow such suffering? The answer was, yes, they're suffering, but if in a film, the actors don't die, the characters suffer while they're in the movie. And so he would use this analogy and he would say, look away from the screen because all of this is the screen. You look towards the light that's projecting right onto the screen, and that's who we really are. Now,
that's consciousness?
Well, that was consciousness or God, right?
Right.
God was projecting the light. That was his way of describing
it.
That the whole world is like shadows. And he was trying to describe the idea of Maya or illusion to people. And
I thought Maya is Earth.
No, Gaia is Earth.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
So Maya means illusion.
Okay.
And, in the Buddhist traditions, Buddha literally means woke up, somebody who's awake. Because somebody asked him, what are you? He says, well, I'm awake. He said, I am Buddha, and that translated to the Buddha, which we call the Buddha today. But that means everybody else is asleep. So the dream is another metaphor to say that the world around us isn't really the real world. And so Yogananda was trying to come up with a metaphor to explain that in a way that would make sense to modern audiences.
So he used the
movie projector.
So metaphor. Good.
But if he was around today, so my assertion is that he would say we're in a film, but we're the actors, but we're also the audience. We have a script, but we can change, we have free will to change the script. Now, what does that sound like? It sounds like a massively multiplayer online role-playing video game where we're all the players, but we're all characters in the game. We're all watching the game from our own perspective.
Right.
There's parts of us that are outside the game as well.
Wow. When we come